I didn't see you there. Hello, and welcome to the playlist called Name That Song. I wanted to jump on and give you a little bit of insight as to what is coming your way. In the videos in this playlist, I am opening up a part of myself that is raw and real. At the same time, it is intended for deep trauma healing. This playlist is intended to bring light to the trauma that has experienced in my life, that has resulted in the catalyst to going on these creative endeavors. And in this particular one, it is about sexual abuse. It is about the toxic masculine believing that they have power over anyone else due to their unhealed wounding and their own trauma. Now, for a lot of people, trigger warning, this is real. It is my life, it's my truth, and what I found in these videos is what you'll see me working with stone medicine, aka crystals, to heal from physical trauma that I've had in my life. In this particular series, Name That Song, this is an insight into my experience, the songs that play in my head, and the music videos that follow as I choreograph music videos to what my fellow co-creators put out that resonate in my life, in my reality. I develop playlists so that I have something to go back to, moments of time to uplift myself versus drag me down. And in this particular series, it's the algorithm that comes through, and I feel it and I present it in a way of taking back my voice, in a way of recapturing my energy from that toxic family member of mine who elected to grope or molest me when I was 31 years old, mind you, after a funeral in front of a number of other family members. And at the time, we've heard of things called fight and flight. That's when you're in root scarcity, trauma wounding. You can either get into a heightened state of fight or a retreated state of flight. What we also don't talk about are the other two stages of root trauma, which is fawn or freeze. And what I typically go into a pattern is of freeze. And in that moment, when that man grabbed my chest in this garment, mind you, I froze. And I acknowledged that wholeheartedly this human had just lost their father. They're triggered. They're traumatized. I get it. No negativity, no judgment, no shame. What I was enlightened to along the way is that I was not the only one. That this wasn't just a random act of me being the one to get his projection of whatever was going on for him inside. It was a pattern of behavior that had been going on not just for a period of time, for decades, generational even. And what I did not like when I saw was that pattern that I illuminated to witnessing all of his behaviors in that moment, in that particular time that I interacted with him. And what I could forecast as what is potential for that pattern to continue based on what has happened in the past. Now, I don't know what his intentions were. I don't know what he wished for. I don't know if he hoped we would go upstairs, or he'd be able to trap me in a corner and get me again, or indoctrinate me into his welcoming behavior of the family, which I didn't consent to. What I know is that if I was to remain silent, and that pattern was to happen again to another more vulnerable human in that family, I'd be sick to my stomach for never having said anything. And so this is the intention and the energy of healing behind Name That Song. It's designed to give you an idea of never really knowing the songs that are going to come out of my mouth, because often I don't. My ancestral guidance brings forward the music that resonates with me, darling. My grandmother, who I never got to meet in this life, she had the voice. She was an angel, and she imparted it onto me. And for that, I bring forward my truth in healing, that whatever it is, we can heal together. Because I know that I have, and the more that I speak my truth, and the more that I put it out, and I don't care about the volume of views, the volume of subscribers, or the volume of likes. What I care about is the quality of them, that this content reaches the people it must in order to heal at the deepest core levels. And darling, believe me when I say this isn't for today. This is a long game of building the climatary library of my experience of healing through trauma. Because as the human health engineer, I intend to bring healing to all who wish to receive it. And for that, I send you my love, light, and blessings on your journey to heal. Namaste.